Okay, so we're live. Just waiting for people to start joining in.
Okay.
Even though it's a short notice, because normally I post it out there like a week in advance, but I've just been so busy and I wasn't sure what my live stream was going to be about today.
Okay. Well, spontaneity is always good.
Yeah, so that's what's happening today. So we'll just hang around a bit and see. Hopefully people will start popping up soon.
Okay. Well, as you know, this is my first live stream, so it's a little bit nerve-wracking because it's new, naturally. So
It's all right. It's all right. It's not that bad because I can remember my first one. I was panicking.
I can imagine.
It was so bad, and I had the camera upside down. I think mine was worst.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, had the camera upside down. It was just so bad. Okay. Just gonna have a look at something. Okay, everything is fine. So today it's all about Black history, Black history, Black history.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's a very interesting topic, but it's a big topic. There's a lot to talk about.
Especially now in the UK, you know, for the past, I think it's probably over 10 years, we've been celebrating Black History Month in the month of October.
I don't like that.
A lot of people don't like that. It doesn't sit right with me.
I just don't like it. Why does it have to be just 1 month? Why does it have to be in October? Why?
Absolutely. These are the key questions.
I need answers.
Yeah. Wow. Excellent show. Excellent discussion. Happy to be here. It's part of my specialism and what I do. So yeah, great discussion and very relevant.
And you have a YouTube channel as well, haven't you?
I do. So the name of it is actually the name that you can see on the live stream, MzRootz Online Education Sessions, where I create content in form of formal lessons. So I try and create almost like a classroom environment where you can go in, download your worksheets, sit in a classroom environment for approximately 30 to 40 minutes and do some constructive formal learning around Africa. That is what my channel at the moment is focusing on.
I like that.
Thank you.
And okay, so welcome back to my channel, everyone. It's Rene Marcus. Thank you for tuning in. And if you're new, please do me that favor and press that subscribe button. I've got a beautiful sister here today, just us chit-chatting. You can join and also chit-chat with us. We just want to discuss about Black lives, really, just celebrate, talk about it, discourse. So you can join in by clicking on the link and just tell us what you think. That is it, really. And are you planning to relocate back to the Gambia then?
Yes, I've got a real love and passion for the Gambia. I've been coming backwards and forwards now since 2016. I have a couple of plots of land in Sanyang.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. And yeah, we plan to come over and build an education centre, which is why I've actually created a YouTube channel. The idea is to generate funds via the YouTube channel that will contribute to the development of the education centre so people can come for free, you know, so that's the idea.
I like that. Absolutely love it. So when you're planning then to start this project in the Gambia?
Oh, it started. I'm flying out in December, so I'll be out there for Christmas. So yeah, check out my YouTube channel for content there.
Guys, please check out her YouTube channel. Please, 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 let's support our sister, because she's about to do something amazing in the Gambia, and we all need it. Well, we need it in the Gambia. We absolutely need it. And the reason why I'm saying this, I did had an interview with one of my Gambian sisters, which the video might be uploaded maybe Monday, maybe tomorrow. We'll see how I feel about it. So, but she has given us all the reasons why we should relocate back to our motherland and also support each other, especially in regards to the educational system, just like my sister wants to do here, because education can be very expensive in Africa. So someone coming up to say, hey, I'm building this educational center for free, please come, let me educate you so that you'll be ready for the outside world out there. This is amazing. So why not? Please subscribe onto her channel. Let's boost that channel, because this is what we need. This is what Africa need. And these are the kind of people basically we need. So support, help. Let's be one and keep pushing it, please.
Let me add that it is a new channel. I've probably only got approximately 13 videos. At the moment, as I say, I've created a formal course. So there are 5 modules, and you literally go through the course, complete the worksheets, and at the end you can get a certificate. The course that I've uploaded so far is, it's called Ancient African History Studies. So it takes a look at our history from a holistic perspective. So I try to be really non-biased and really just look at it from a natural perspective. Who are we? Where do we come from? And why we're the way we are. I think
I'll be part of that, because I need some lessons. I seriously need some lessons. So that is amazing. You'll be seeing me there, definitely.
Brilliant.
I love it.
Your feedback will be brilliant. And the idea is to have a platform, because I am from the UK. My parents are Jamaican, but I was born here. And so how can I know everything? So the idea is to use that platform as a discussion base for us to talk about, what do you want in the center? How do you want the courses to look? Tell me. Let's work together. Let's have the dialogue and let's create together. So I don't like leadership. I don't like rulers and government and all that. I like collaboration.
So it's basically your students or the people using the center telling you what they want to learn, how they want it to be like, and then you take it from there.
Absolutely.
I like that.
I must add, I am a qualified lecturer, and I have links here in the UK. So the courses could be accredited. We could have British-based qualifications over there, if that's what you want. So just opening it up there for the masses to understand the approach.
I like that. Absolutely. This is what we should be doing. And I think I've had few people that want to open an educational center in the Gambia, which is absolute. I can't even speak anymore, but absolutely amazing. And I think you explaining exactly what you want to do. I haven't had anyone that wants to do exactly what you are about to do in regards to letting your students choose what they want to do, and you basically just guiding them, just giving them that push to basically do it. So that is absolutely amazing. I like that.
Brilliant.
Yeah, so in regards to the Black History celebration,
how do you feel the UK have kind of celebrated it this year? Does it feel like there's a Black History Month?
It doesn't feel like it. To be honest, it doesn't. I'm not seeing it anywhere. Are you? I'm not seeing it anywhere. Well, apart from if you Google it, and then you will see like information about it, articles in the 2020, but that is it. That is it. There's nothing, it's not like a big celebration that everyone is just out there, you know, appreciating Black lives and things like that. There is such a big gap, like this connection that's actually missing. And I think it's just us, the Black people, that just want to celebrate it and want to make people know that our lives does actually matter. But I don't think others out there do actually see it that way. And I feel like when it comes to the Black history, we do concentrate a lot about the horror, like what we've been through and everything. It's true, we need to remember all that. But how about our future from now and what we can do to better ourselves? And also our ancestors, what have they done? What have they achieved? Why can't we think about these things rather than just the pain, which is just going to keep damaging us? I don't know if you understand where I'm coming from, but 100%. This is how I feel like, let's not to say let's forget about all the pain that they've been through, but let's focus more on the achievements and how we can improve that and how we can develop ourselves and how we can carry ourselves out there so that every other person can respect us. Because to be honest, I don't believe in this October Black History celebration, whatever. No, I think our life matters every single day. Absolutely. And we're unique every single day. I don't need to sit here and celebrate myself or me being Black in October only. No, I'm celebrating me being Black every single day.
Absolutely.
So that's how I feel.
Yeah, I'm totally there. That unless you dig, there's not really much celebration, as you say. The BBC's put on a few programs, but it feels a bit like a tick box exercise. Oh, it's October, we better do something for Black History Month. Tick, you know.
It's something like they believe it has to be done so that the Black or Black people wouldn't be out there complaining about it. Oh, it's basically Black history and nothing is up there. That's how I feel like. But after this month, everything is just closed. Mm-hmm. You just don't hear nothing about it anymore. Unless someone like me wants to know more about the Black history, then I'll start digging here and there to find out more about it. And the fact that they don't teach us this in school as well, does affect people like myself, because then I have to go out of my way to learn so much about it.
Absolutely. Wow, it's interesting you say that. There's levels to that. We have to remember that we're in the UK and they're not obliged, are they? We've got to take some responsibility. If that's what we want, then we've got to create it, haven't we? Because they're not going to have the same passion, need and want that we have. So I think part of it is that, yes, it's a tick box exercise, and to them, we've covered it, that they're in our country, we better do something. But then if we want it to be something that is, acknowledged in curriculum throughout the year, and something that's just naturally part of our educational curriculum, then I'm afraid we have to create it. You know, we cannot expect them to feel the same way as we do.
That's true, but you would think that when it's history, and the Black history is part of the British history.
Very true.
So we can't be wiped away just like that. We have to be part of their history because we are.
But they only see it as worth telling from the slave trade, because that's really what built the British Empire. So they do their bit. If we want ancient African history, the empowering part of our life story, the empowering part of our journey, then unfortunately they're not going to really advocate that, because it shows them in a different light, you know.
I was actually going to mention that if you look at it at that angle, then they will never do it, because it's not going to make them look good.
Yeah, it's not going to benefit them.
No, it's not. So if you look at it that way, you will see the reason why they wouldn't actually add the Black history in school, universities, colleges and stuff like that. This is why when we have people like you that want to go back to Africa to build an educational center to teach, the young generation and even adults about history, general you know, it's amazing because we would get to learn so much, and we never stop learning. We learn every single day.
Absolutely, for sure. In 2012, I actually conducted a piece of independent research, and I went out into the community and I asked people, what do you know about Black history other than slavery? So what do you know about Black history prior to the slave trade? And there was a huge void. People didn't know. They didn't know. So I felt like responsible, like, huh, how can you not know? So I wrote a course and I took it to all the major examination boards in the UK, and kind of at first thought they're going to see from my perspective, you know, they'll support me in this. And actually it was a huge battle. Yeah, and it got a bit of media attention at the time. It was a huge battle, loads of red tape. In the end, one examination board accredited my course at GCSE level and saw the value back then. But then how it transpired is they said they're only willing to credit it at national level. So only it would be recognised as an award within the UK. I would have to prove that there was a need for a qualification, which would be internationally recognised with numbers. So I had to have numbers. So I went out there and delivered the course, and you know, I'm a Black woman. You know what our journey's like. It's tough.
I was going to say, you must be very brave to do that. And with that courage, that just made you want to do it for everyone to learn and understand the Black history. It's absolutely amazing. But these are the things that us Black people, we don't actually do. We don't educate. I don't think we educate people enough, because I think 2020 has been a tough year in regards to Black Lives Matters. And I think for me, I think this is the year that I actually saw Black people coming out to fight for their rights, to fight for their lives, to say our life also matters, and we will do anything to make sure that people value us for who we are. So which is really good. This is what we want to see. So not all the time when something happens, we're like, it always happens to Black people, what can we do?
Yeah, but the reason why we don't do it is because we don't get the support. And the reason why I had to put my course into archive is because I couldn't do it on my own. I went out into the community, I needed funding, I needed help, the schools needed to pay for the course, and I ended up funding the whole thing out my own pocket. So it got to a stage where it just got too much for me, and I couldn't produce the numbers that the examination board was. So it didn't end up becoming a qualification, only a nationally recognised award. I hope that makes sense. So we still, to this day, don't have a Black history qualification below degree level. We still don't have a Black history qualification or an African studies qualification below degree level in the UK in 2020.
How does that make you feel when you think about it, like you've tried something so hard for it to be out there as a Black woman and that never took place? How does it make you feel?
It was a huge life lesson for me. At that stage, I realised where the power really lied, and actually how insignificant our history seemed to them. I also acknowledged how the education system is becoming more of a business. It's all about capital, raising money. That we've got a term over here, bums on seats. This is the amount of students they can place in a classroom. Each student is worth thousands of pounds each term, and the school's job is to retain those
Thankfully,
students.
universities are so expensive.
Very, very business orientated mindset we've got over here now. So education, like I'm an educationalist. I'm passionate about learning, just full stop.
Can tell.
It's not like that for all educators at management level and leadership level. They're focused on raising the funds and students equal pounds and dollars, you know. So, and it's just getting worse. So hence why the Black History course, it was actually called Asian African History Studies course. The same material is uploaded onto my YouTube, didn't get accredited because it wasn't worth it. I hope that makes sense.
I don't like that word.
It wasn't worth it.
I absolutely don't, because I think that course would have been amazing, would have absolutely benefited a lot of people, because I'm sure a lot would have actually wanted to learn.
Yeah, but the money is it's kind of funneled into English, math, science, you know, the core subjects that they see as value. That's where the funding comes from. A course like mine is an extra cost, which schools just don't have. I was going into schools, advertising, promoting the course, and, you know, the headmasters would say, there's just not enough money in the pot. And that was the issue.
Oh, great. So what do you think, well, not Africans, but us as Black people can do to keep promoting our history, to keep promoting ourselves, to love ourselves, to just be one? Because I think in order for others to actually respect us as well and value us, we need to value ourselves and basically appreciate one another in order for, because we can't expect others to love us when we don't love each other.
Absolutely.
So that's another thing as well that we need to look into, because we need to fix ourselves before thinking of accepting others to actually or trying to persuade people to accept us for who we are.
Yeah.
So that's also another thing.
I think education can solve a lot of that. And I think perspective on education. So, as I said, in the UK, we've got a very business orientated way of delivering education, whereas that can be turned around. We can have a set of principles and ethos around the delivery of education, where it's more community based and the identities affirmed within a learning community. So we can get, I mean, the African continent is so vast. You've got so many different types of African. It's amazing, but at the same time, we're struggling to find a common ground, a common unified way. I don't have all the answers or solution, but I do feel principles could keep us unified. Just the set of principles that we all live by, which is non-religious, non-affiliated with secular groups on the continent. Just a way of seeing things. I hope that makes sense.
It does. I just like the way you explain things, because I can just tell you've got that that teaching skills in you, which Gambia is going to love so much. And one of my viewers or subscribers just mentioned that you should start a GoFundMe page. How do you feel about that, Deborah Green?
That would be new to me. It's a good recommendation. I'm new to this, so thank you, Deborah, for the suggestion. I'll speak to Rene about how that would work, and
I'll support you, definitely. I think you should, because the fact that you've got this great idea that you want to a project that you've already started in the Gambia for your brothers and sisters, for the young generation, all of us will join hands and help you, because this is what the Black community is all about. And when it comes to celebrating Black history and everything, it's part of it. People that have achieved something to change or to make a difference, and this is exactly what you're doing. So if we can support, we will support you to the fullest. So this GoFundMe, I said yes to it, and I will definitely post it on my page as well to tell everyone, hey, please, even £1 will help. That will definitely go a long way. So yes.
Absolutely. And even these platforms here, YouTube, let's utilize it. Guys, all you've got to do is go and press subscribe, go through the course, and that will generate a pot of funding for our people. Yeah, so let's play the system a little bit. Let's utilize these platforms and use them as an opportunity to better ourselves. So my YouTube channel is literally dedicated to the project. So I want to emphasize any funds generated. I mean, the idea is to get the subscription levels up. I'll try and keep the content regular and enjoyable, formal learning, as I say. And yeah, as the numbers go up and the funding comes in, we can offer services in the education centre that I've already put money aside for the centre to be built. So you don't have to worry about the building. What we need to worry about is maintaining the building once it's up.
Absolutely. I love this idea. So have you already got all the resources that you need once you've built the center, or you would need funds in regards to that?
There's enough to make a start. Yeah. I mean, you know, I don't want you to think of a school as this, you know, in the UK, we've got these humongous comprehensive schools. No, it can be very simple, you know. So we've got enough to make a start. I like the idea of students walking in and the services are free. So once the equipment is there, then it's just a case of maintaining it. And I think that's achievable via YouTube, charitable events, fundraising. I mean, there needs to be a team. At the moment, it's just me in my head and my ideas. I'm just putting it out there, but that's why my channel's there. I want like-minded people to utilize my channel to discuss how we can do this. This would be the round table, the virtual round table. Let's talk about how can we maintain the school? How can we get materials in? You know, how many students do we need to, you know, just people to bounce off. DJ, I am going to Africa, DJ. I'm on my way. I'll be out there in December for a couple of weeks to check on the progress and everything of what's going on with my land. I'll be in Sanyang.
So would the center be in Sanyang or somewhere else?
Yeah, it will be in Sanyang. Yeah. But I mean, gosh, once we've opened one, who knows? Maybe we could franchise and open more. I mean,
we will.
Yeah.
Okay, someone is asking for your YouTube channel. So do you want to say it again so that they know?
Yeah. If I type it in here, will they see? Will it come up on the?
It should, yeah.
Okay, so viewers, just to let you know, this is my very first time doing a live.
It's fine. You take your time. DJ, definitely, you will see me in Gambia. You'll see me hopefully next year. Do you have it? I think DJ has a land in Jam and Jelly.
Oh yeah, I know. Oh yeah.
This is amazing. Absolutely. I just like it when everyone is just coming together with great ideas to basically just bring everyone together and build something amazing, something that people will always remember, even if they're not here anymore. But this is something that people can look back and say, a sister did this. you know, or a brother did this. It's absolutely, it's amazing. And this is the reason why, if we're to celebrate, you know, Black history, this is what we should be celebrating, what you've done, and not just, you know, just the horrible things that has happened.
Absolutely. I've sent the link into this chat area here within the StreamYard. I don't know whether you can see that.
No, I don't think it popped up. But it's okay. So what I'm going to do is, oh, I think you put it into the private chat. That's fine. Let me see if I can copy this.
So while Rene does that, it's MzRootz, Miss MZ is the Miss, Roots ROOTZ, online education sessions. That's the name of the YouTube channel. Okay. It's very new, very, very new. I'm a small YouTuber. Well, I was. Hopefully we can grow that. Yeah. I must add as well, it's very difficult to get exposure as a small YouTuber. And so I want to give Rene a big up for allowing me to come onto your show and expose the services that I'm offering, because I have kind of put it out there. I've started networking, and you responded straight away. You didn't go to my channel, look at how much subscribers I've got and say, forget it.
I don't have to. I don't have to. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here for my brothers and sisters. And like I said, I'm not here for, let's say, to get the subscribers. I'm here to support. You know, I'm here to expose the good things that my brothers and sisters are doing out there. I'm here to basically just show you guys so much love, to show you guys things you want to see, to educate you. So if I can support a sister or a brother, I will do that, because I started from the bottom and I'm still growing. So if I can help, why not? Why not?
It's very commendable, honestly.
So I think everyone should do this. This is what I'm saying. We need to come together. We need to join hands and do it together. But don't say, oh, she's got 2 subscribers. I'm not going to help because I'm on 5K. I'm not going to do that.
Absolutely. You know, she doesn't like she's got much videos now.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't
absolutely
matter.
Doesn't.
I'm going to add that I shied away from social media for many, many years. It wasn't until quarantine that I had time to reflect and decide that I'm going to put this channel together and upload the content of my course. So my Instagram, my Twitter, all of that is all new. I'm still learning how to use it all. As I say, I shied away from it because I just didn't have the time. So yeah, I just wanted to add that. Yeah, it's all new to me. I'm starting from the bottom, just like you did, and I'm looking forward to seeing how this can grow.
Guys, make sure that you start subscribing. If you love me so much, show me that love by going onto her channel and clicking that subscribe button. Let's say by tomorrow, I wanted to wake up and see maybe 3,000 subscribers or even 10K, more than me. I don't mind. I don't mind. Seriously. So just do it. Just show me that love by subscribing onto her channel. I'm serious. I'm serious. Honestly, I'm serious, because what you're doing, this is what I want. I love my country. I always say this, you know, I'm the Gambian queen. I love my country so much, and I'll do anything for my country. So seeing someone that wants to could go to my country and support my people, I'm going to lift you up there, you know, so I'll do my best. We're going to keep supporting.
Gambia is definitely worth it. I mean, the country's an absolute paradise. I love the rusticness of it. It's so charming. It reminds me of Jamaica almost 20, 30 years ago.
People say that. A lot of people say that.
It really does. It really does. And you know, they love Jamaican culture. I mean, Gambians love the Rasta, the dreads, you know.
Yes, they do. The patois, the accent, the dressing, you know, the dreadlocks, the music.
Absolutely. So I just felt at home instantly when I touched down there. I've been looking for a way out of the UK for many years, to slow down and live a more natural, holistic lifestyle. And so Gambia is just absolute ideal, with regards to where we are in the UK, having that lifestyle where, you know, you can literally alternate between the two continents for a while, until I'm ready to really retire and I can see myself getting old there in Sanyang, honestly.
Cool. Best place to actually retire is Africa. I'm not even gonna lie. It's beautiful. So when do you actually think you would do the final move? Is it anytime soon?
I have 2 children, so I want them to finish up doing what they're doing. And I would say by 2022, I will be there more than I am here in the UK. Yeah. So, but I've already started the process of, you know, you know, generating funds and getting ready to really start building on the plots in Sanyang. So, between now and 2022, let's see what happens.
Perfect. Okay, so I've got Omar on my camera asking, why is there a specific month? We were just talking about this. I don't know. Do you know why there's like a specific month of just celebrating Black history when it should be an everyday thing? Because the history is out there. You know, Black people are doing something amazing every single day. So why is it just a specific day, a month, for the whole month, and then after that it's just basically closed and shoved under the carpet? I just don't see the reason.
Brilliant question. Why have they chose October? I mean, you know, there's been all these theories about, negative theories about October being the month of Halloween and it's all negative and they know what they're doing. But it's a good question. Why? Why October? Why 1 month? It doesn't make sense. It's a tick box exercise. They've done it, haven't they? We've acknowledged Black history in the month of October. We've done our bit. No, you're right. It should be embedded and celebrated throughout the year. But as I said earlier, if we want that, we're going to have to do it.
Absolutely. DJ, I was planning to go to Gambia in January, but due to COVID, I'm not sure whether I can, but I'm doing my best to make sure that I'm in Gambia in January, only for 4 weeks or maybe 6 weeks. But I have not made up my mind yet. But I'm planning to be in the Gambia in January, if not February. But I'm trying to keep it for January because I've already got so many people wanting to meet me in January. So I don't want to spoil their plans. So hopefully I'll definitely make it for January. Okay. Got a brother here, but I think he's muted himself.
Oh, hi. Hey, Rene. How are you?
Hi. I'm fine. And you?
Doing all right. Hanging in there.
Oh, good. Great. How are you anyways? How is your weekend?
It's going. Working from home. Work,
Oh,
work,
nice.
work.
I know. Absolutely. So what do you think about the Black History Month?
Oh, well, it's just like boy DJ saying in the comment thread, it should be something taught, throughout the year. I feel like and this is actually new to me, knowing that you guys have a Black History Month. I thought it was just an American thing. Over here they give us the February, shortest month of the year. And then it's really a slap to the face and a form of disrespect, if you will, because it's like, our history goes thousands of years, and at least over here in the US they teach us from, slavery, then Martin Luther King, things like that. It's really a form of disrespect and trying to just, I feel like, limit us and limit our accomplishments, to the human family, things like that. But I mean, I feel like this is something that we need to tackle as a group of people. Time for us to have our own schools, so then we can teach Black history. And really, it's not even Black history; it's world history. Because we are the alpha and omega of the human race. Everything started with us. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we definitely need to start creating our own curriculums and teach it throughout the whole year. And with the study of our history, there's a lot of things that you never know that make sense. It's like what you don't know, you don't know. Things like that. Why is there a Middle East? Where's where Middle West? Things like that. But I mean, it starts with a conversation where I feel like we're heading the right path. So, but if anybody is interested there, I know there's a brother in Ghana who has, online curriculum about African history. He's actually African American. He's from, I believe he's from South Carolina, but his upbringing was really Afrocentric, if you will. Like he lived on a farm. Didn't want to be part of the whole, society that bred racism and hate and things like that. And his parents were really pro-black, and his name is Dr. Kabun, and he ended up moving to Ghana, and I think he's been there for probably quite a while, over 10 years, and he's actually been named a chief. He's doing great things over there, and I think he speaks fluently something like 5 languages, local languages. Yeah, yeah, he's doing great
Amazing.
things over there, and he says he understands 7 plus, but he has his kids over there. He's teaching them. They even have a self defense course along with his school over there. I think it's capoeira, Brazilian,
Wow.
martial arts, and it's real cool. That's what we need more of, throughout all the continent. Because I've learned a lot, just listening to this brother's lectures, learning the original name of Ghana is Wakadu, things like that. No, it really puts a lot of things into perspective.
Absolutely. Well, with more of our brothers and sisters repatriating back to Africa, and coming up with great ideas such as opening educational centers. With this, it will help a lot of us to basically understand and learn our history as well. So not just the Black history, but history in general, and understand how everything just started and up to where we are today, why things are the way they are today. So it's very important. And one of my subscribers mentioned I think I can't even find that comment anymore, but Black history is basically just been given a month or just one day for us to celebrate, to make us feel like we've been given something and we should appreciate it. I don't think we shouldn't be appreciating anything. It's our right, to basically celebrate us being Black, us celebrating what we've been through in life, us celebrating our ancestors, what they've gone through, what they've achieved, because they've done so much. That's the reason why we are where we are today. And we are still fighting. We keep fighting for Black Lives Matters all the time. So we don't have to sit, fold our hands and wait for someone to say, hey, you can have this day so that you can celebrate it. We're not kids. We know what we're doing. We should be celebrating us every single day. And no one should tell us, hey, this month it's for Black history. I don't agree with that.
Yeah, but it's not going to change unless we do something about it. And that is the reality. That is the big slap in the face. So it's for us to acknowledge, see what's really going on. And if we want the change, we have to make the change.
Absolutely. Well, like people like yourself already making the change. So hopefully we'll have more people in the continent to do exactly what you're doing, because we need our brothers and sisters to basically join hands and do this. I keep saying this because it's very important. This is the only way we can win. we can't win if we keep fighting each other. We can only win if we basically join hands and just do this together. So that's the only way that we can win, which I can see we are coming together, which will definitely work at the end of the day. It is a challenge, but we will get there.
Yeah, I think with dialogue, and I think that's what YouTube is enabling us to do, is to talk and express and be authentic. And I think the more we do that, the more we're going to be able to establish where our weaknesses are, where our strengths are, what it is that needs fixing, how we begin to unite. And it all starts around, if you like, the round table, around that discussion table, which at the moment is YouTube. So let's, as I say, start using these platforms, turn them upside down to benefit us. At the moment, YouTube's a very wealthy organization, very wealthy. And what are we doing then to kind of, you know, maximize the benefits of the YouTube service? Because we can actually swing it into our favor.
Absolutely. In regards to the dialogue, I've actually been thinking about it. So bringing my brothers and sisters from everywhere, basically, whether Africa, in the States, UK, Australia, Germany, basically everywhere, we can have this great dialogue where we just basically express how we feel, you know, teach one another. Our viewers can also be part of it. Let's just say it all
Yeah.
and teach each other. I think this is going to be, that would be such a great dialogue. So if anyone is interested in that, you can send me an email. My email will be in the description box, and we can do that. We can plan and do it, because I think it will be amazing. It will be a great one.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
I think sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. It's all right. I've just muted him. It's okay.
Oh, for me, yeah, I think dialogue's the key, and I think honest dialogue. So keeping it real. Let's just keep it real. No airs and fairies about anything, and be as authentic as possible when you're expressing yourself. Only then can change really begin. So yeah, I think dialogue's the absolute key. As I said earlier, I'm running away from hierarchy and leadership and triangular shape leadership patterns. I think the key now is to develop almost like a collaborative way. We need to work together with no one at the top and no one at the bottom. Everybody having their position and knowing their strengths and weaknesses. And from there, you can start to create and organize and begin to, you know, be strategic in how structures are being built. Oh, that makes sense.
Yes, it does make sense, because I think as people, let's say people like myself that is already on the social media, we have a great impact. So when we say something, people do listen, whether they want to take it in a positive way or negative way. So I think us coming together, people that have social media platform, it will help. It will teach people. So with these dialogues, I think it's going to educate a lot, and we're going to learn as well from one another. So I'm definitely up for it. So we'll see how many people reach out to me, and then we'll take it from there. Let me I think Colson wants to say something.
Oh, no, I was saying it was great. That would be great. You know, I think that would definitely be something positive, you know, to get everybody in there and talk some ideas and set things that needs to be said, and just, you know, create that more of a unity, that whole family feeling, like, you know, to the point where everybody feels like an extended family member. Takes a village.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely, yes. So that's what we need, and we will definitely look into that and do it. Definitely. I'm up for it.
Let's take what we've learned from the West and bring the best bits over, the bits that work for us. Let's do that. Let's make it better.
Absolutely. And the bits that we don't need in Africa, we can just leave it and then just go with the goodies. I'm definitely up for it. That's something we can do, and it's definitely going to better everyone. It's going to favor all of us. So we can definitely do that.
Yeah, I think sometimes we forget and underestimate ourselves and what we've been able to accomplish. You know, we are builders. We always have been a nation of builders. We created the first skyscrapers, you know, things like that. And I mean, and as recent as even Haiti, you know, little known to the you know, this white supremacist world, but we have two of the world's wonders, and these are, you know, post, you know, slavery. You know, this is like within like, you know, 30, 40 years of slavery, we built a castle that has 360 doors. And when it was incepted, you needed a rope tied around your waist, you know, so you wouldn't get lost, you know, things like that, you know, but again, is it recognized as a world wonder? Yes, to some, and no, you know, to others, you know, things, but that's within us, you know, to build and create things, you know, out of nothing. You know what I mean? With us as far as black people, I feel like we've never really needed much. You know, we don't have a take culture. You know, that's not us. You know, we just need, you know, just enough to get by, and we'll just like, you know, with the plant that's well watered, you know, that has a little bit of love, you know, we're blossom.
Absolutely, that is so right. And also, someone just mentioned, can the sister talk more about her classes?
Okay. Well, at the moment, the YouTube channel is hosting a course called Ancient African History Studies. It's a course that I wrote in 2012, and it had been accredited by a well-known British a British examination board. But as I explained earlier, I put it in archive. So I brought it back alive during lockdown, quarantine time, and decided to offer it for free on the YouTube channel. The approach is very much holistic. So I don't come from an Afrocentric perspective or a Pan-African perspective. It very much uses the nature to validate why things are the way they are. So I use a lot of scientific facts as to why things are the way they are. I look at geography, I look at sociology, and kind of take a holistic bird's eye view of Africa. So I've developed an African history timeline, and we use that timeline and we go along the timeline, and basically the course is developed based on that timeline. As I say, everything's free. You go in the description box, the worksheets are there, you download the worksheets. It's very much designed to be a formal lesson. I think what's happening is we want the quick fix. So we like short videos, short, snappy type learning situations. And I kind of subscribe to the notion of, no, we need to know how to discipline ourselves. Sit down, get your pen out, get your paper out, and be prepared to have a proper formal lesson. So it is designed like that. You know, it's got almost like a whiteboard. You got your learning objectives. I tell you now, print your worksheets, and I'll go through the PowerPoint slide. I'll ask you questions. Now is time to complete your worksheet. At the end, I'll assess your learning. And there's 5 modules. At the end of the 5 modules, you'll receive a certificate, which you just download. All of it's free. I mean, you know, you could literally just skip to the end and download the certificate, but you'd only be cheating yourself. So I'm kind of advocating, take yourself through the proper channel, develop this amazing piece of machinery you've got in your head called a brain. take yourself through the formal course. Let's critically think about the African continent. I'm all about critical thinking. Let's look outside the box. Let's question things. I don't like to dictate. I like to discuss. So that's my approach to teaching. And I have to add that history is not actually my specialism, it's my passion. So I've started off with the African history course because I feel we need a core place, we need an identity, we need principles. So I've started there, but I think it's about the future. And my specialism's business administration, business communications, ICT. So after this course, I'll be uploading sessions around business, how to write a business plan, how to use Microsoft Office software, how to create a database, how to make spreadsheets. I'm going to be going in that direction because I feel Gambia needs that kind of support, customer service, a more formal approach to the way we do business. So I'll be offering those courses on the YouTube also. There's opportunity for that to be accredited if that's what you like, if that's what you want. But I'll be waiting on my channel to have these discussions. As I say, these are just my ideas, but my ideas are not necessarily what may work. So that is what my channel's all about, and that's how my courses are developed. I hope I've explained it clearly and I've answered the person's question.
You have, absolutely. Well, to me, you have, because another thing is that with all this in Gambia, people have to pay to basically go for computer classes where then they can actually learn how to use just a device, how to just use basic stuff. And you are actually out there providing all the services and even extra for free. So this is something that they will definitely appreciate, and they will grab that with two hands, because it costs a lot to basically do something like this as a course in the Gambia. So you come into the Gambia to say, hey, look, I've got these great ideas. How do you feel about it? Me offering you these services to help you build your skills for free.
For free, but we need fundraising ideas. So
absolutely.
So walk in and it's free, but actually this is where I'm saying YouTube's an opportunity to generate funding for these people, and we need other fundraising ideas. It's not brain surgery, but it's going to take unity and a community approach for that to happen. So hence why the dialogue needs to continue, because many heads are better than one.
Absolutely. That's the reason why you need to get the GoFundMe up as well, so that and also a PayPal account, because not many can actually do the GoFundMe. So people can always support you in any way that they want, through your channel, through GoFundMe, PayPal, and Cash App, I think it is. So all of these absolutely great platforms to start making money in order to help you with your new organization that you want to build in the Gambia.
Yeah, would it be for free? I'm reading this comment here. I'll emphasize we need fundraising ideas. So the student will walk into the center and can access the center resources for free, but they also need to be conscious that we need to fundraise. Maybe we can do, I don't know, dinners, like charitable dinners. I mean, the ideas,
I'll help when I'm in the Gambia. I'll be part of it.
It can be anything, but without discussion, so they will be conscious that they can walk in for free, but actually it was generated via the community and via the YouTube channel.
I now understand. That's fine. I think that would work, definitely. That would definitely work, because if you're actually getting that whole service, why not just volunteer to basically do the fundraise? If I'm in the Gambia, I'll definitely help you as well with the fundraise. I'll do whatever you want me to do.
And I think the students should be involved. I think if it's going to be a centre that focuses on business, then we utilize the course inside the centre to show the students how we fundraise. We take them through the stages of planning a fundraising event. Then at the end, the fundraising event occurs. They see where the money was generated from and how it's ploughed back into a service. So that's the kind of social enterprise model that I envision.
Absolutely. Okay, so we've got Deborah.
Evening.
Hello. I just
Hi.
would stop in. This is my first time on one of your lives. I am retired, and I am planning on moving to the Gambia next year in July. I love your plan. I teach 4 classes every day online, English. I don't need to be paid because I'm retired.
Right.
I would love, that would just give me one other reason to keep living. Not that I'm trying to die, but it's people like me who is moving to the Gambia, not to have a big full-time job all over again, but don't mind when it comes to the education. It's in my heart. So anything I can do for you, sister, I'm going to do it. So
Oh, wow.
put my name down. Okay, and it may take a year, 2 years, it may take 6 months, who knows? With the money that I'm speaking by faith, that may be pouring into this education system for you, that you are developing and have developed. Let's see how it goes, okay? I think it would be a good thing. I love the idea of education. I've been in education for a long time, but I don't mind volunteering my services. So I'm one that you don't have to worry about paying. And there may be other seniors like myself that may be coming to the Gambia that may volunteer our services for a few hours. Although I have 3 degrees. My first degree is in early childhood education. I could work with the babies.
Wow.
My second degree is in, I feel like I'm doing a job interview. My second degree, my second degree is, my bachelor's is in human services. And my third degree is in organizational leadership and management.
Oh, wow. Look at
I'm
that.
retired. I've already worked. So while I'm coming to the Gambia, it's not to start a business, it's to join in with my people and to help in whatever area I can. I'm going to be self-supportive because I don't need to work. But I would love to join up with this. This is the first time I've ever done a live. I'm always one like you, have worked behind the scenes and type in the chat and never join. And I just feel like today, Deborah, this is what you're going to go there and do. I just
Wow.
feel it.
Thank you very much, Deborah.
You're
Highly
welcome.
appreciate it. Thank
You're
you so much.
So I will, I don't know, how do I give you my email address so you can have, but I have your information. So I'll contact you.
Yeah. If you,
I'll also leave an email address in the description box once I'm done with the live. So all her information will be in the description box. So whoever wants to get in touch with her, please just check in the description box and get in touch with her.
Now, what part of Gambia are you talking about? So I can write it down. So
Sanya.
when I do come, I know where to move close to.
Gambia is small.
It's very small, so it doesn't really matter where you are.
Doesn't matter. Everything's along that coastal road, sis.
Yeah.
Like.
So what area is your land in? Is where your land is going to be is in Sanyang?
Yes.
Okay, that's where it's going to be. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. I just feel like I found a purpose now. I was going to get to the motherland and then look for what is my purpose while I'm here. But now I know.
Found it.
I found it.
Brilliant.
So next year, and whether you're there and set up, just know you will have one there waiting.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very
So
much.
happy to meet you.
All righty.
I look forward to working with you in the future, Deborah. We've got lots of work to do.
That's a promise.
That's an absolute promise.
Promises unless God takes me from this earth.
Exactly.
If he does, it better be over there in Africa.
Amen. It will happen.
I will be there. Okay.
Thank you, sis.
Thank you very much.
For your support. Wow.
That was amazing. I just have. That's for you, Deborah. There's kisses.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
And yeah, I think I lost the comment. Someone is asking for how they can actually donate, which you have not set up yet. So I think next week that will be your task.
Okay. Yeah, please.
That will be your task, so that everything is set up, and then you can screenshot it, send it to me, and then I can share it in my community and also on my video, so that people know that your platforms are up and they can go and donate with whatever they have, because you need it.
In between now and then, just share my video, share my lessons, comment. The more views, the more subscriptions. That's the beginning, isn't it, of generating the pot. I didn't even think about PayPal and GoFundMe. My head didn't go that far yet. So, wow. Yeah, I've learned something this evening also. I was more really focused on utilizing YouTube. But it happens. I'm learning.
Absolutely. So it is what it is. I am so happy to have you on this channel today to share your great ideas and also teach others, so that our brothers and sisters that want to relocate to the motherland but have no idea what to do, how to help, this will be a great example of things that they can actually do while they're back home. Just like Deborah, she doesn't want to be working while she's there, but she wants to offer her services and basically volunteer a couple of hours each day to help. So this is absolutely amazing. This is what we need. You know, every little helps. And for us to do this, it's going to bring everyone closer together, and working together is the best thing to achieve what we want to achieve at the end of the day.
Absolutely. You'll find that most people that commit themselves to education literally are doing it as a lifestyle. So like ladies like Deborah and myself, when we chose that we wanted to be teachers, educators, it wasn't just to generate a salary. It's because we're passionate, and it's something that ends up becoming a lifestyle. So I totally got where Deborah was coming from, that even though she's retired, it's in her blood to deliver education. So I'm sure you're going to get many returnees who will be looking to support education programs, or, you know, support the development of the youth, because it's a calling. It's not just about.
Absolutely. And the reason why I truly appreciate what you are about to do in the country, and whoever is actually coming to Gambia to do exactly the same, or anywhere in Africa, is because I've always known this, that the educational system, it's okay, but it's not to the level that we want it to be, especially the government owned. And I did interview one of my Gambian sisters today, which that will be uploaded. I'll try and do it tomorrow, if not Monday. And I'll really appreciate it if everyone watches it, because this will give you a great idea of what they've actually been through as students in the Gambia, from nursery to high school, you know, to college, to universities, because these are the people that can tell you exactly what they've been through and how they want things to be, and what they wish if things were like this, what would actually, how that would have an impact in their lives and things like that. So please, guys, make sure you watch that video when it's out, because this will give you a whole lot of ideas of what to expect, or this will educate you as well. And I've got something as well. It's a surprise, so watch it and then you'll see it for yourself.
That sounds interesting, Renee. That sounds really great.
It is very interesting. Deborah is not in the Gambia yet, but she is planning to go, I think, in 2022, I think. So she will be there very soon. Okay, so I think that is it really. We've covered everything that we wanted to cover today.
Do they teach European history or education-based system in the Gambia?
Well, we do have private schools, so they might. So we have like the British schools, the American schools and stuff like that. So I'm sure 100% they will be teaching their own, you know, history, just like in the UK. But the government-owned schools, it will be just the African history and Gambia itself. So it depends what school you're actually going to as well.
It's a good point now, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, Deborah just replied back to say next year, July 2021. So she'll be in the Gambia next year. Okay. I think that's the end of the live stream, really. We've covered everything. Okay, so thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in today. Truly appreciate it. It was meant to be just a quick one to introduce my beautiful sister so that you can go and subscribe onto her channel. So please make sure that you do subscribe onto her channel. Let's support her. The PayPal will be up. The Gofundme will be up as well. The Cash App will be up as well. So make sure that you support. All you have to do is just subscribe and view and share her videos. That's all she's asking for in order for her to be able to sponsor people in the Gambia and also change lives in Africa. So we will truly appreciate it if you go ahead and subscribe right now. Thank you very much. And if you're new to my channel, please do me that favor. Press that subscribe button. Don't forget to like and also share. So see you on my next video, everyone, and goodbye.